everyone, today we're going to explore around the upcoming Marine Parade MRT that's part of the Thomson East Coast Line, which is slated to be ready by 2024. You know, I've always loved this area but never really got the chance to properly explore what's around. So if you are curious like me and want to know what it's like living here, keep on watching. Let's go! As you guys already know, the Thomson East Coast Line will be opening up in phases from 2020 all the way to 2025. So with this upcoming Marine Parade MRT, it is part of the Stage 4 opening of the TEL line, which is slated to be ready by 2024. So TEL 4 will essentially serve the residents staying in the eastern part of Singapore, giving them a direct and quicker access to the CBD area and Orchard. The upcoming MRT will be built underneath Marine Parade Road next to Parkway Parade. Currently, before the TEL line, you'll notice that it's quite inaccessible to get here as the nearest train stations are either Dakota or Mountbatten MRT. But once the TEL line is fully operational, it will definitely bring rail connectivity to this neighbourhood in a much more efficient manner. Alright, let's take a quick look at the MRT map right now. Along the TEL line, there are several interchanges that allow seamless connectivity to other parts of Singapore. If you take it towards the east, it will be connected to both the Downtown Line and the East-West Line via Sungai Bedok and Expo. Towards the south, you can be connected to the North-South Line and Circle Line via Marina Bay. But of course, if you own a car, staying at Marine Parade also has its perks. You are just a 10 minutes drive to Changi Airport, and if you work in the CBD, it'll take you around 15 minutes by car via the ECP Expressway. But before we start, here's some history lessons for y'all. Did you know that the Marine Parade estate was actually built on reclaimed land back in 1966? In fact, before reclamation works, this used to be a beachfront and part of Katong. But the Marine Parade you see today has transformed quite nicely. It is now a self-sufficient estate with commercial, recreational and leisure facilities woven amongst the housing developments, yet still retaining some of the historical monuments. Plus, the estate's proximity to the sea gives it a more relaxed and laid-back feel. If you're looking to stay around the Marine Parade area, the average price per square foot is around $1,563. Even though the average sale price has decreased by 13% over the past 12 months as per time of this shoot, don't worry, we reckon that it won't be going down the downward trend because of the upcoming Thomson East Coast Line. If you want to find out more, you can click here. Also recently in July, a 5-room HDB at Marine Crescent was sold for $1 million, marking it the first $1 million HDB in this estate. So just imagine how much more the properties here will appreciate once the MRT is fully operational. In terms of rental opportunities, Marine Parade is definitely one estate that has high rental value if you're thinking of being a landlord. 1-bedroom to 5-bedroom units here can range from $1,150 to $8,800 per month. Alright, so now I'm really excited to see what makes this estate so desirable. Let's go! So here's our first stop. Just right beside the upcoming MRT station is Parkway Parade. It's the largest suburban mall in the east coast of Singapore with over 240 stores spanning across 7 levels. So this mall actually underwent many renovations and expansions since it opened back in 1983, but the recent facelift was in 2021 where they replaced the giant supermarket with FairPrice Extra. Within the mall, there's also CS Fresh, Cathay Cineplex, Pet Lovers Centre, Food Republic, an expanded time zone with a social bowling area, and so much more. Another popular mall within 7 minutes walking distance from the upcoming MRT is I12 Katong, which recently reopened on 23rd June after a 2-year hiatus. Apparently, I12 Katong now is embracing sustainability and incorporating technology-driven retail concepts. But what exactly does that mean though? There is a fully automated storefront called Bistro Bite, where shoppers can mix and match orders from a selection of F&B providers and pick up their food a few minutes later from automated lockers. Some other new additions in I Want to Katong are PS Cafe Katong, Climb Central, and the first Lululemon retail store in the East. Time to start my Fitspo journey. Other malls within the vicinity also includes Katong Plaza, Katong V, and Katong Shopping Centre, which houses the famous Dona Manis cake shop. Okay, let's move on to nature parks. So if you're someone who loves the outdoors and being surrounded by lush greenery, then staying in Marine Parade will definitely fulfill that needs of yours. Just a 15 minutes walk or a 6-minute cycle to get here, you'll get to East Coast Park, where there's a plethora of activities for you to enjoy for a nice weekend getaway. The newest addition to this 185-hectare park is Coastal PlayGrove, which took over the former Big Splash site. So if you guys have been on our channel long enough, right, you'll know that we're always featuring quirky, interesting playgrounds wherever we go. But after seeing this, I think this is the best one yet. In fact, this 4-story play tower is the largest outdoor playground in Singapore, featuring mini high elements as well as vertical climbing nets. How interesting! Okay guys, enough said, I'm gonna check it out. Let's go! That's not all for East Coast Park though. On top of all the activities and attractions you can do here, there's also going to be the multi-generational wellness garden that's slated to open in 2023. The KPMG Wellness Garden aims to be an inclusive space with features such as ramps for the elderly and those with impaired mobility. The garden will have 4 zones to cater to different generations, such as the Therapeutic Gardens, Nature Play Garden, Pond Trail, and Nature Fitness Area. So cool, right? Wow, come to think of it, there's a lot more that you can do here. From dog runs, overnight camps, fishing, chill by the jetty, dine at the East Coast Lagoon, basically a lot more. Really small market, you know. All the other parks can't top this one. Okay, let's move on to the food options, which is the best part. So if you're thinking of staying in Marine Parade, apart from your usual F&B options in the malls, there are also other alternatives for you. Just a mere 2 minutes walk away from the upcoming Marine Parade MRT, there's also the 84 Marine Parade Central Market and Food Centre. This place is known for various dishes such as duck rice, fried kway teow, dim sum, nasi lemak, and many more. If you love old school desserts, you should try the Wampo Soya Bean or the Four Seasons Chendol. If you prefer a more cafe or restaurant-like ambience, then you should definitely check out the stretch of eateries along Joo Chiat Road or East Coast Road. So this place houses many famous stalls such as the 328 Katong Laksa, Good Intentions Bar, Birds of Paradise Gelato, and even the famous Red House Katong Bakery and more. Trust me when I say there's endless amount of food options here. There's always a lot more to explore. Marine Parade is also a good estate to raise your child in. Surrounded by plenty of preschool centres around the MRT station, such as Kinderland Preschool, First Steps Preschool, Tangling Kindergarten, and more. For primary schools, the nearest ones are Taonan School and Tanjung Katong Primary School, which takes around 11 to 14 minutes walk. In terms of healthcare facilities, there are plenty within the Marine Parade Town Centre enclave as well, for those days you feel under the weather. There's regular GPs, family clinics, chiropractor, St. Luke's Elder Care Centre, Women's Clinic, and others. For a nearby hospital, you have the Parkway East Hospital, which is a 7 minutes drive away. Alright, so that concludes our tour around the upcoming Marine Parade MRT, which is part of the TEL4 opening. So after exploring, I would say this is an ideal place to raise a family because of all the family-friendly amenities available. To help you in your home searching journey, we'll link resale options for you in the description box below. Thank you so much guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we'll see you next week. Bye!